Salute, salute, salute. I be boot camp click general, representing Smif-N-Wessun General Steele, Steele, you already know. Smif-N-Wessun family, tatted and booted, you already know. Coming up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, you surrounded by so much culture. You know, hip hop is everywhere. People playing it out their windows, out their cars, live jams in the park. So as a kid growing up, I was influenced by hip hop, just the life experience, you know. And I couldn't really listen to too much rap. So I had to wait for like, you know, when the ungodly hours, like 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning for Awesome 2 and Teddy Tan, Special K and these guys, when they played the exclusive joint. So from there, the bug, I was bit. One of my best experiences, one of them, is my dad, right? My dad played a lot of music. And he wasn't really with hip hop. He thought hip hop was kind of like going against the grain. But he had this one song, I forget the artist, but it's the world famed Supreme Team Show, show. That was his hip hop. And through my wall, through my room, I had to listen to that. And then as I got older, I realized that he played such a diverse selection of music that I had hip hop, I had jazz, I had soul, I had R&B, I had classic music. And for me, I think that's important to get into hip hop, because hip hop is an amalgamation of all those different kind of music. And a cat gets to be a poet and speak over this music. So for me, that was one of the best right there, you know? My dad didn't believe it for 1 second. He was like, yo, you're bugging. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go for it, you know? And I told him, I'm like, after this, I'm gonna pull up to the projects in the car, and I'm gonna take you to my house. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he didn't believe any of that. My mom's coolest lady on the planet. She just support whatever we do, me and my brothers. Of course, the brothers in the street, the family in the street, they probably didn't know really, because I'm really like, I don't brag about what I'm gonna do. I just kind of plan and sit back and you know, put the pieces to the puzzle together, and then I expose it. So, you know, support all around, really. And when my dad, when I finally saw my dad afterwards, he was like, yo, one of my favorite days, man. He just said, yo, I'm proud of you, dude. You did it. You said you was gonna do it, and you did it. And you didn't listen to me tell you that it was bullshit. You just went out and did your thing. So I was like, that was the best conversation I ever had with my pops, ever, you know what I mean? Sometimes I get caught up looking for stuff, and then I realize that it's all around, you know? Inspiration is all around you. Life, death, all the in-between in that. You got friends, family, you got all different facets of music, all different facets of culture, and that could be right. I live in Brooklyn, so it's all around me, you know. And now to stay inspired, man, I just try to be as natural and peaceful as possible in my mind, you know what I mean? And try to experience things that I probably would have never tried before. You know, like, it's great to be able to go across the country or for hip hop, or for rap, or for The Shining, or, you know, Rude Awakening, or Boot Camp Click affiliation. And when you get a chance to experience that, it takes your mind to a whole different place. You know what I mean? It's a whole different, I guess, acceptance of the world, you know? So that's inspiration in itself, and the fact that people still dig you and check for your music and you touch people, that's enough to inspire. I think one of the biggest challenges is just to stay grounded. You know, it's because sometimes the fame will get to you. You know, as you see a lot of artists and a lot of fans, they think that when you're on in the business, that you're supposed to have all of these different accolades, a big car, a big house. Like, I live in a neighborhood with regular people, you know what I mean? I do regular things, I shop at the regular store, and I like that. Like, I like to be able to walk around neighborhoods, and I'm still a rapper. You can still watch me on television, you can still watch me on YouTube and buy my records, stuff like that. So it's like, for me, just keeping it natural, just being able to continue to be me. You know what I mean? Unadulterated. Like, I drink, I smoke, I read, I write, I rap. Like, I do a lot of shit. I do a lot of other stuff. We can talk about that in another interview. But it's like about enjoying life. That's one of the hardest struggles or challenges, you know, especially in this game. The legacy I want to lead is something like a mustard seed. You know what I mean? The strength of a mustard seed. And take one. People say not one person can't do anything, but what we do is show and prove that one person can move mountains. You know what I mean? It got to start from somewhere, from one seed. Plant a seed today, you grow a tree tomorrow and feed a nation.